Ismene, my sister Ismene, my own flesh and blood. The curse of Oedipus, our father, hangs like a yoke of torment round our necks. Today, that curse belongs to us. Unhappiness, calamity, disgrace, and shame. Now, with the morning sun, a new day's pain. Creon's proclamation. What rumors have you heard?
I have not heard a word, Antigone. Not since the two of us were robbed of our two brothers. Both gone in a day. A double blow. I know nothing more, whether our luck has improved or ruin is still to come.
I thought so. That's why I brought you out here, past the gates, so you could hear in private.
What is the matter? Trouble, clearly. You sound so dark, so grim.
We had two brothers, both equal in our love. But now, by proclamation, Creon honors one and shames the other. Eteocles is buried with solemn rite and ceremony. But Polynices, by royal decree, is left unwept, unmourned, unburied, and condemned to feed the birds of prey that swoop and feast upon his naked body. And to this place, newly crowned Creon comes today to threaten us with public execution, death by stoning if we disobey a single word of his decree. Ismene, my sister, my flesh, the blood of Polynices runs in both our veins. Are you worthy of your birth?
What would you have me do?
What you must do. Join with me in burying our brother.
Will you defy the law?
Would you betray our brother?
It is forbidden by Creon's proclamation.
No edict can be stronger than our blood.
Think, Antigone. Remember our brothers. Two brothers on one day destroyed, spilling their blood and sharing their fate. Antigone, we alone still live. If we break the law and die for it, our shame will last forever. Remember, we are women. We are not made to battle men. The rulers now are stronger than the ruled. We must obey, then seek forgiveness from the dead. What use are senseless gestures of revolt?
No more! Be still! The moment has passed when you could join with me. You have made your choice, but I will bury him, and I will welcome death in doing it. To rest beside my brother's corpse, his love embracing mine. I will commit a crime against the laws of men, but you defy the gods. To please the living is a passing thing. In death we dwell forever.
I would do them no dishonor, but I must obey the law. It is too strong.
A weak excuse. My hands can lift the earth above my brother's body.
Oh, Antigone, I am afraid.
I know.
For you.
Look to your own destiny. I will suffer mine.
I will tell no one of your plan. I promise you.
Then I will hate you all the more for silence. Go, tell the world, shout it in the streets.
Passion is not power. You will fail, Antigone.
And when I fail, but not before.
Why start a journey to a hopeless place?
One word more and you will earn my hate. 2 words and the newly dead will haunt you day and night. Now go away. I am mad, then leave me to my madness. There are worse fates for me than dying brave.
If you love beyond reason, I cannot save your life. But rest assured, wild, irrational as you are, my sister, you are truly dear to the ones who love you.
and chariot, radiant sun, eye of the golden day. Glory to the dawn's first light, that burned the terror of the night, that drove the Argos' army's might from the 7 gates of Thebes.
In the night, the army of Polynices, like an eagle thirsting for blood, circled the gates of Thebes. Swooping,
Soaring, diving, plunging, mouth open wide, blood spears for teeth, circling the 7 gates of Thebes.
Polynices' army scaled the walls and climbed upon our towers, shouting,
Triumph! Conquest!
boasts that angered Zeus. Zeus drowned our shouts in thunder. Zeus severed our pride with a lightning bolt. Down,
Down the mighty army fell, a burning eagle, circling, falling, twisting, trailing fire, flame, and pitch, screaming,
vengeance!
in voices thick with blood, splintered bodies in the dust.
Vengeance from Zeus, the great war god. Victory at 6 Theban gates, but at the 7th, no victory. 2 brothers fought. Polynices, exiled son, striving to steal the throne, battled his brother Antigone, favored son of Thebes. Each tasted the other's blood, and shared a feast of death between them.
Now victory with her glorious name has come, bringing joy to well-armed Thebes. The battle is done. Let our temples ring with night-long rejoicing and dancing.
Here comes Creon, new king of our land.
My friends, countrymen, citizens of Thebes, our ship of state, though pounded hard by waves of war, has found safe harbor, thanks to the gods. Today, from all the citizens of Thebes, I have summoned you here today because I know how well you each have shown your respect to the eternal powers of the throne. First, loyal to King Laius in his time. Then, loyal to Oedipus, his son, throughout his reign. And when he died, you each pledged unflinching loyalty to Polynices and Eteocles, his ill-fated sons. Now those sons of Oedipus are dead. Yesterday, in a single hour, pierced by a double shaft of fate, brother murdered brother. Now it is my turn. As I am next in blood, I must take up the crown, and with it, all the power of the state. Let us now begin. Eteocles, you who died most nobly in the defense of our city, you shall be buried gloriously, with all funeral rites and rituals, crowned with the hero's honor. As for Polynices, your so-called brother, from exile he returns to ravage his native land, to burn our temples, and to drink the blood of those of us he could not first enslave. For him, this is my edict. None shall honor him. None shall mourn his death. He will lie unburied until his flesh is torn by angry birds and furious dogs crack his bones to dust. A clear reminder of his shameful fate. This is the law.
King Creon, the power is yours to enforce the law on the dead and all of us, the living.
See to it then, and execute what has been proclaimed.
My lord, these are old men. Give that task to the younger ones.
I do not mean that, wife. Centuries have been appointed as guardians of the body.
Then what would you have these men do?
They must give no support to whoever breaks this law.
We may be old, but we do not dream of death.
Death is the price you would pay. Remember that.
My lord, I stand now breathless, but not from running here. My journey was a long, slow road with many fits and starts. My feet refused to move. Many times I turned around. But though my feet wouldn't move, my mind raced on to me and spoke to me in double voice. Slow down, you fool, you're racing to your death. But when I turned, the other voice attacked me. If Creon hears this news from someone else, you'll end up just as dead. Fate has chosen to encircle me with death. I have no choice, so here I stand.
Your terror does not interest me. I want to hear your news.
And I will tell it soon. But first in my defense, I did not do it, I did not see it done, so I am blameless.
Then why are you afraid? Your news is bad?
The worst news I could tell,
Out with it. Come to the point. Your presence tires me.
the body, Polynices' body, has been buried. Well, not buried, but sprinkled with fine dust, as if all rites and proper ceremonies had been performed on it.
What? Who would dare to do it? Tell me, now!
I have no answer for you, I swear it. There were no tracks, no signs, no trace of beast or man. The earth around the body was unbroken, hard and smooth. There was nothing but the body and the sacred shroud of dust protecting it from the sun's first light. We searched, and found no clues. Finally, one man spoke up and said, we must go to Creon with this news. We drew lots, and I lost. So here I am, a messenger doomed by the news he brings.
King Creon, can it be that this is the hand of the gods?
Not one word more from you. Are you so old that time has petrified your brains? Why should the gods be mindful of a corpse whose living body led an army here to devastate their temples, break their laws, and steal their treasures? Do you believe the gods exalt the evil deeds of men? No, not now, not ever. I see rebellion in this act, disobedience, sedition, and revolt, defiance of my just government and power. And what is the reason? Money. Money is the root of this transgression. Who bribed you? Tell me, now! For here and now I swear to great God Zeus, listen to this oath. You will find the man who did this crime, or I will hang you, slowly, so that you swing and gasp and choke by inches when you confess the truth, or learn by dying the cost of your deceit.
May I speak a word before I go?
Your voice offends me.
My voice may grate upon your ears, but it is the deed that cuts into your soul.
You talk too much.
Maybe, but I've done nothing.
Sold your soul for some silver. That's what you've done.
How dreadful it is when the right judge judges wrong.
Your figures of speech may entertain you now, but unless you bring me the man, you will get little profit from them in the end.
Bring him the man? I'd like nothing better than bringing him the man. But at any rate, you have seen the last of me here. I am safe now.
Wonder. Wonder is man. Wonder the path man cuts through the seas, through angry great waves, violent and howling, roaring and raging, through towering waves capped white with foam. Wonder is man.
Wonder.
Wonder is man. Wonder the fruit man brings from the earth, from harvest to harvest, with mule team and plow, season to season, milking abundance from great goddess earth. Wonder is man. Wonder. Wonder is man. Wonder man's speech, man's thought and quick mind, man's passion for reason, the cities he's built, disease man has vanquished. death alone conquers all. Wonder is man.
Oh gods, I pray my eyes tell falsehoods to my soul. That young girl is the Antigone, wretched child of a wretched father, Oedipus. They bring you in like a prisoner, child. Why? Have you defied the law of our new king?
He has. We caught her in the very act of burying the body.
Has your obsession now led you to madness?
It has. Where is King Creon?
Look, he returns.
You again? Is this the last time you will speak?
My king, I kneel before you unfaithful to my oath. I swore I would never return to face the power of your rage. But here I stand, and with me, this girl. I saw her burying Polynices' body, as did we all. Take her then, question her, judge her as you will. I am through with the whole thing now, and glad of it.
But this is Antigone. Why have you brought her here?
She was burying him, I tell you.
Is this the truth?
I saw her with my own eyes. Can I say more?
The details. Come, tell me quickly.
I will tell you all I know. I left here with terror beating in my brain. But as my duty bid me, I returned to see the body. One by one, each sentry had picked away the grains of sand and bits of dirt, stripping the shroud of dust from the broken, naked corpse. Then we rested on a nearby hill, the corpse downwind, so that we would not taste the smell of it. Every man remained on guard and vigilant. The sun burned overhead, losing heat upon us all. Then suddenly, a vortex from the sky twisted to the earth, raising a shroud of dust that blinded us and stripped the shaking branches of our leaves. This chaos ended suddenly, as fast as it had begun. And as it cleared, we heard a plaintive moan, as if a wounded bird returning to its nest had found it shredded, empty for young. We saw a figure standing by the body, howling in agony and lamentation. We heard her curse those who had defiled the corpse. We saw her dress the body, and from an urn of bronze pour water once, twice, then again. A funeral libation to the dead. In a moment, we surrounded her. Unafraid, she did not deny her crime. She boasted of it. That moment filled me with sweetness and with pain. I take no pleasure in the trouble of a child, but I cannot forget the danger I am in. I must seek safety for my life.
You, with your eyes fixed on the ground, speak up. Look straight into my face. Now answer this man's charge.
All that he has said, I here confess. There is nothing he has said that I deny.
I acquit you of the charge of treason. You are free to go. Antigone, were you aware of my proclamation? Did you hear my edict that made your act a crime?
I heard your words, your edict, and your proclamation.
And still you chose to violate the law?
Your law, not the sacred law. The gods that rule among the dead have issued no such proclamation. A man cannot erase the laws unwritten, cannot change the unchanging laws of heaven. Eternity is beyond the bounds of time, beyond today or yesterday, beyond forever. God's laws were there before the birth of man. Should I fear you more than I should fear the gods? I know that I shall die. I welcome death without a tear or sorrow. But to leave the body of my mother's son, torn and rotting in the sun, that would cause true pain. You call me a fool? You are the fool. I have been accused of folly by a fool.
She is defiant like her father Oedipus. In the face of danger, she has not learned submission.
She will learn. Today. Those without power should not flaunt their pride. Pride in breaking our just laws. Pride to boast of your offense and laugh at us. If I excuse your crime without just punishment, then you'd be king, not I. You are my sister's child. as close to me by blood as any living. But you will die. You will not escape, nor will your sister. I accuse you both and judge you both guilty, guilty. Guards, bring Ismene to me. I saw her in the palace screaming, raving, driven mad by her own guilt. The guilty cannot hide their guilt. It is imprinted on the face. Your face convicts you. I hate your crime, but more than that, I hate the glory that you take in it.
You want me dead?
I do. That is all I want.
Then kill me now. Why wait? But as I live, I will speak words of glory and of honor. When I say to my brother, I have buried you. Speak, all you men. Make him hear the truth. Fear and terror locks your mouths in silence. You have quickly learned the luxury of power. There is nothing that a tyrant cannot do.
In all of Thebes, none but you would call me tyrant.
Many share my thoughts, but dare not speak.
And all of Thebes is wrong, but you are right? Have you no shame?
What shame is there to honor a dead brother?
Your brother was a traitor who killed his own brother. Think on that.
One mother and one father gave life to both of them.
When you grace a traitor's grave, you bring disgrace on your brother Eteocles, who died for Thebes, a hero.
In death, my brother would forgive.
Forgive a traitor who took his life?
Polynices was his brother.
A brother who betrayed a brother and his city.
Death makes us all the same. Death demands we honor both.
The good we honor, the wicked we condemn.
I love them both and will not bend to hate.
Then join them there and love them both in hell. No one else rules this kingdom while I live.
You see before you now, her sister Ismene. Grief has stained the shadows of her face. Her tears are for her sister.
You, a serpent in my house, you bleed me of my strength, and with your sister conspire to destroy my just throne and power. Now is the time. Confess your part in burying the body, or swear your innocence.
If you will share your guilt with me, I will here confess. I was accomplice and partner in the crime.
No, justice must be pure. I begged, but she refused to help. I did the work alone.
But I am proud to stand beside you now. Let me share your danger and your pain.
No, the God of death and those who dwell below know well I did the work alone. I asked for deeds, you gave me empty words.
Sister, let me die with you. Together we will bring honor to the dead.
No, my death alone will be enough.
And when you're gone, what life is left to me?
I leave you Creon to protect and feed.
Do you find strength in taunting me?
No, I feel only pain.
Then let me help you. What can I do to help you, even now?
Stay alive. Save yourself. I don't grudge you your survival.
I want to share your fate.
You cannot do it. You have chosen life. I choose to die.
I share your guilt.
It is my fate to serve the dead. My soul died long ago.
You are sick with madness, the both of you. You by choice, and you since birth.
Cruelty will drive the sane insane. She is my sister. I cannot live and see her die.
Her? She is dead already.
What? But she is betrothed to marry your own son, Haemon.
My son will find another wife.
The two of them are deeply bound in love.
A worthless wife for my good son?
Sweet Haemon, your father usurps your marriage rights.
Enough! No more from you. I have grown weary of your marriage talk.
Creon, will you really take this bride from your only son?
Death will do it for me. Break off their marriage.
You have decided then? Antigone must die?
Yes, it is decided. Waste no more time. Confine them to their rooms. I have known brave men to run from death. These women must not stray. Imprison them inside. I want them dead. Today.
Blessed are those free from trouble. Blessed are those free from ruin. They are few. They are few. Doomed are the many marked by the gods to live lives rich in pain. Shake the house! Shake the house of Oedipus! From the churning chasms of a dark, dark sea, wave upon wave smashes the shore. An endless wave of trouble. Mother to daughter, father to son, wave upon wave of affliction. Shake the house! Shake the house of Oedipus!
Look, here is Haemon, Creon's only son. He grieves for the loss of his bride, Antigone.
Do not speak of what you do not know. You are not oracles. If it is so, let Haemon tell me so himself. My son, do you come here hating me for the decree I have pronounced on your intended bride, or am I still your father?
Always still my father, and I am still your son. I am guided by the wisdom of your judgment. No marriage can outweigh the worth of your good government.
My son, my most precious son, the child who disobeys his father's judgment is worthless, bringing to him scorn and endless trouble. You have learned obedience to your father's will. A father with a son like you is blessed. My son, lust is not love. Do not confuse the two. The arms of this traitor in your bed will in time turn your passion cold. She is your enemy. An enemy is poison. Spit her out. She chose to disobey the law. Should I now betray that law? Should the people call me now a liar? No. She must now die. I must rule my family with firm justice. I am the lawful ruler of this city. All of my laws, just or unjust, my decrees, great or small, must be obeyed.
Father, reason is God's crowning gift to man, and you have right to warn me against losing mine. I have no skill, no right, no need to say that you misjudge, but with good intentions. It might be said by others. Father, I can listen to the world hear's discontent. I'm your ears, your eyes, to see the shadows of the common people, to hear their whispers in the dark. The words they dare not say for fear of retribution. They are terrified of you, to stand here face to face. But in every corner of the city, I hear these shadows speak. They grieve for this young girl and her innocence. I hear their whispers in the dark.
Her brother died in battle. She buried him to keep him whole against the hunger of wild dogs and birds of prey. She buried him.
Creon should anoint her with a crown of gold, not summon her to death.
Father, I rejoice in your success. I celebrate your glory. You are my father. I am your son. I beg you now to reason. There is no man who always knows what is right. No man can say the world is always wrong. But there is a kind of man that thinks that all great words of wisdom belong to him and him alone. Let him rack his mind. Test him. Break him open. You will find him empty. It may be wise to yield.
Bend or break, bend or break, bend or break. A tree caught in a savage flood may live by yielding. The branches that resist are broken. The roots are torn. Bend or break, bend or break, bend or break. A sail pulled tight will shred. The boat will overturn. The captain down below. The ship's keel pointed to the sky. Bend or break, bend or break, bend or break.